So it's country night here at the Sadlon Arena for the Barrie Colts, and they get the big 4-2 win over the North Bay Battalion. And there's something about that logo. I like the logo with the plaid. But nice touch. The Barrie Colts were able to take advantage of the momentum. A great, solid game played from the Barrie Colts throughout the lineup. They knew this was a North Bay team that has been hot. They were on a roll. They were riding a 3-game winning streak, and in those 3 games, they scored 6 or more goals. So you know this offense is lethal. So let's recap how this game ended up this way. Early on, the North Bay Battalion would get a power play, and their power play unit, amazing. The puck movement, so they were making these quick passes. They didn't get the full power play, however, as they would take a penalty late. So it was a 4-on-4 situation for a bit after that. And then penalty trouble for the North Bay Battalion. So the Barrie Colts, they had a lengthy 4-minute power play in that first period, but as that ended, Beau Jelsma picked up the puck in the neutral zone, turned on the afterburners, got by the defense, and went around Mike McIver to make it a 1-0 hockey game. Beau Jelsma just continues to get it done, and with that extends his point streak to 14 games. He has been something else for this Barrie Colts hockey team. And then after that, the penalty trouble just continued for the North Bay Battalion. The referees, they called everything in that first period, and the Barrie Colts 0 for 4 in the power play in that first period. So it was 1-0 going into the second, and Mike McIver in net for the North Bay Battalion was sensational. Made some desperation saves, and also Sam Hilbrand at the other end, he had to make some great saves. So it was a goaltending duo in that second period, and also Grayson Tiller and Kayshawn Aitchison both striking iron. They came oh so close to extending the lead, but just couldn't do it, as Mike McIver and his posts doing a great job up until that point. However, it was Beau Jelsma who would pick up the puck in the neutral zone and got past Christopoulos and went to the net and tucked it around McIver. A mirror image of the goal that we saw in the first period. So Beau Jelsma, 2 goals in 2 periods of play tonight. And after that, the rough stuff started to pick up, because remember, these 2 teams met in the postseason last year in the second round. These 2 teams do not like each other. So Shamar Moses and Liram Emedovsky, they dropped the gloves at center ice. A spirited tilt might give the edge to Moses, as he had Emedovsky off balance early on. But still, 2 young players going toe-to-toe. And the 4,000 plus here at the Sadlon Arena, they loved it. They were all on their feet. And you can just feel the playoff-like atmosphere here at the Sadlon Arena. The crowd has been outstanding. If you haven't been to a game yet this year, I highly recommend it. Tons of fun to experience with what's going on with the Barrie Colts right now. So going into the third period, it was a 2-0 lead for the Barrie Colts. The 2 teams a little cautious to start the third period, but the Barrie Colts would take a penalty, and Ty Nelson with the one-timer beat Sam Hilbrand. It was a cannon of a shot as Ty Nelson gets on the board, and that was just a beautiful one-timer. So Nelson getting on the score sheet. After that, Owen Van Steensel, his 35th of the season. He was in front of the net, and he was able to bang it in, tying the game at 2, and then you could sense the nervous atmosphere at the arena as the teams going back and forth, chances at both ends. And finally, the Barrie Colts, they were able to solve McIver again. Mike McIver did everything he could to keep that puck from going in, sprawled out in the blue paint, had the right pad out, but Riley Patterson able to get a stick on it to get it to go across the red line. They did review it, but it turns out Dalen Wakely, he had his stick on the pad of McIver, not Patterson, so it was not goaltender interference. So it was 3-2 at that point. Battalion, they would pull the goaltender, and Beau Jelsma took advantage, getting the empty net goal, so he completes the hat trick. And since it's country night, there's a lot of cowboy hats being thrown on the ice to celebrate the big goal for Beau Jelsma, making it a 4-2 final, and that's how the game would end. The North Bay Battalion, they outshot the Barrie Colts 38-35, and the first star tonight, no surprise, Beau Jelsma with his 3 goals. The second star was Thomas Stewart, and I wanted to highlight his play as well. He had a 3-assist night, so Thomas Stewart, great job defensively, and was also a big factor in helping out the offense tonight. So a great all-in-all effort here tonight for the Barrie Colts to defeat the North Bay Battalion. The Colts now points in 4 consecutive games. and now they have to get ready to face the red-hot Oshawa Generals. That'll be on the road at the Tributes Community Center. Oshawa, they've been lights out. So the Barrie Colts, they're going to have to find their A game. I know they've struggled on the road, so we'll have to wait and see what they can do tomorrow. Well, North Bay, they go back home for a big game against the Sudbury Wolves. They're right now 3 points out of first behind Sudbury, so they're going to want to put on a much improved effort. I don't know if I should say it that way, because North Bay did play a really good game, but they got to step it up against the Sudbury Wolves. So it was an exciting one, a lot of fun to call, and now I got to go rest my voice. So 4-2 final. Let me know in the comments section down below your thoughts on the game tonight, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you again soon.